Put your hands together for your final comic. You've probably seen him at the Homeland Security Office. Give it up for Dan Morfitt.
Hello. By the way, the can is normal size. My hands are just massive. How are you, everybody? Happy New Year, New York. Let's look at the elephant in the room. It's January the 6th. Let's do it in pure American style. It's been 2 years since the death of democracy. Come on, join in. 80s poodle rock style. Come on. It's been 2 years since the death of democracy. And that demonstrates how easy it is to really start a riot. I could have been there that day. You would have followed me in there with a barbell, and it would have been great. Now, if it comes to like illegal attacks on houses of lawmakers, in the UK, they literally have a day of the year where they set off fireworks. It's called Guy Fawkes Day, where they celebrate the failure of a terrorist attack. Google it if you don't know about it. Either that or they do a really good episode of The Crown. No, but here in America, when it comes to insurgency, what do you guys do? 2 years of the worst footage of C-SPAN I have ever seen. And that is setting a low bar because it's pretty much all bad. So well done, America. I should introduce myself. My name is Dan Morfitt, and I am an English immigrant. Believe it or not, I am the diversity booking on this show tonight. Yes, I'm a colonialist with a cute accent. Hi. The good news is you got me for a few more years because I have just got my green card. Yes! You know what that means, don't you? 10 years now ahead of me of taxation without representation. You guys have played the long game on that joke, and I applaud you for that. Well done. We will burn down the White House again. It will happen. Now, because we are two nations separated by a common language, there's a little bit of nuance. I need to ask you for some help on this. Do you know what the word twat means? T-W-A-T, twat. Yeah? I'm getting lots of nods. Or do you prefer the word twats, which is T-W-O-T? Twats, twats. Which is your favourite? Twat. It's like a lovely warm heckle. I've actually got a really good joke about James Corden, and I just want to nail that punchline, so you've helped on that one. Give yourself a round of applause. I really, really like that. Now, because I am English, a lot of people ask me about the royal family. It must be the way I carry myself. So everybody watched the Harry and Meghan documentary on Netflix over the holidays. He's got a book out as well. Oh, God. So a lot of people ask me, which side are you on? Well, I've got to be honest. I normally side with the person of colour when it comes up against a white aggressor. He's ginger, so Team Harry. People ask me, do you think the grand old Duke of York, Prince Andrew, is a pedophile? And I say, I don't know him that well, because I was on the other side of the island. But yeah, probably. And the other thing that I've been getting a lot of recently, obviously, is I'm so sorry for your loss. Now, for me, Queen died in 1991 with Freddie Mercury. 3 letters took him to his final resting place. They were HIV. There was no PrEP back then. Now, for you young people, if you don't know who Queen were, if you don't know who Freddie Mercury was, he was the lead singer of the world's greatest ever rock band. And in homosexual slang, he was also a queen. Now, this is the point of the show where I need to come out to you and say that I am a Republican. Hang on. I'm not one of your corporate Republicans. I don't cross state lines with Matt Gaetz. I'm not that kind. I'm a British Republican. And what we believe in is the end of the British establishment, the end of the British monarchy. Basically, we're a lot like those Irish Republicans, but we didn't get the funding from Boston in the 1970s and 80s that they did. Again, kids, if you want to Google that, that's IRA. It's got nothing to do with tax, but Google it. You'll find out some absolute terrors. Now, did everybody... I love this man. Can we have him again? Now, did everybody enjoy the gorgeous festival of football that was the FIFA World Cup in December? Wasn't it good? France were vanquished by Lionel Messi's Argentina. And now Argentina are world champions. The third time that they're world champions. Here in America, the Super Bowl winners, the LA Rams, also called themselves the world champions, which is bullshit. Honestly, this is why it's football and not soccer. Please, guys, you cannot call a game football where you see Jake from State Farm more times than you see somebody kick the ball with their foot. You can't have a sport that has given us people like O.J. Simpson, that has given us Herschel Walker, and has given us people like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, who look like Nazi experiments gone right. You do realise as well, the game of NFL, you may wrap it up in red, white and blue, but it's very communist. All the same teams get all the same money. The best teams, the biggest teams, can't go out and just buy the best players with their own money. Oh no, the worst teams get to pick the best potential players in a draft for fairness. That's communism, my friends. Which makes me beg the question, are the New York Jets a joke team? And do they exist for tax reasons only? I just need to ask. Finally, going back to proper football. You do realise that the World Cup was in Qatar, a country in the Middle East with a poor record of human rights, a very, very poor record on women's rights, and they don't even recognise the LGBTQIA plus community. It's awful, isn't it? Which means in 2026, the World Cup is coming home to the United States of America, my friends. We're going to do it better than them, but with guns. Yes! I have been Dan Morfitt. Thank you so much. I can do this now. She's dead. She's not coming back. Have a great night.